What's going on, guys? My name is Subchvrge. Today we're going to be breaking down my track Heavy, which is out right now. I'll leave a link in the description if you'd like to check the song out. Let's hop into the project file and I'm going to show you exactly what I did, how I did it, all that good stuff. Alright, before we get in this project file, I need to come clean about something. The main bass in this song is a bass loop. I know, I'm sorry. I don't think it's a big deal, man. Bass loops are here to be used in songs, and as long as you make it your own, then you're fine. At least by my book. So let's hop into the song. If you haven't heard the song, this is what it sounds like.
It's about to get heavy.
So yes, that is Heavy. Very nice and simple song. Low end is really nice. Anyway, let's hop in the project file. So we start with the main sort of bass over here, and it is a Shadow Samples bass loop. Oh no. But yeah, this is what it sounds like right here. A lot of processing over here on the entire group itself. I don't know why it's called glitch bass. Did I have like, oh, is this? Okay, well, I guess that's what I named it after. I guess I just had created this group prior and it had a washout or something on it, and I was like, you know what, why don't I just use that for the main bass loop here for the intro. All right. But yes, this is the intro bass. Moving on, we can probably tackle bar 9 here. That's when you start to get some more elements as opposed to just a little bit of FX and the main bass. So let's hop into bar 9. Get a little bit of filtered out hi-hats here. Heavy EQ, washed out, and a little bit of Ahi's auto chopper for some more rhythm. The effects section, we have some white noise and effects going on here. These are effects from my song The Low Low. I love that song so much. It's a fun one. We have some white noise again being filtered out and utilizing that auto chopper again. I love that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man, until we get into the drop right here. It's a very, very simple song, man. This is probably one of the simplest songs I was working on during my hiatus, and it was just one of those moments where I was just like, okay, I just need to write something. I don't care what it is. I just need to get out of this little creative rut. And so I found the bass loop, and I was like, why don't I just stack some drums on? Sometimes that's all you really need, man. Just a little bit of a push in the right direction, and sometimes that push can be a very big sweeping heave in the right direction with the help of just one solid bass loop. So speaking of which, let's tackle this bass loop right here. So what I did was I made it my own and then put some elements around it. So the song without the bass loop, you have this cool little background wub, I guess. And that is taken directly from my song Temple of the Blue Moon. This bass loop right here is the mastermind behind the entire song. And I did do a little bit of processing on it, so this is the original. And this is what I turned it into. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm adding a little bit of manual side chaining, if you want to even call it that. It's basically just volume automating some ducking for the kick to happen. That's one of my favorite ways to do it, honestly, for any and all kicks and drums that need a little bit of side chaining. I'll just go in and like fine tune the utility, because sometimes I'll want like a really heavy one, sometimes I'll want a light side chain, and then that way I could just get super technical with it and surgical and like kind of figure out what exactly I want, as opposed to just like messing with a like a specific side chain routing type of thing. But yeah, we added some saturator, nice hard curve sitting at about half or so, a little bit more, and then some erosion for the white noise, so without it, and then with. And then bass lane. This is a free VST from Tone Projects right here. And this basically just adds really clean side harmonics to really any part of the frequency spectrum up to like 2.5K. But I use it a lot for phase-free harmonics, I think is their is their advertising thing. So as you can see right here, yeah, it's not dipping into this left-hand side of the phase. So you're still getting some width here, so if I turn this off and turn it back on, you can see it's actually performing a little bbit better over here. There's not as much phase cancellation going on. Cool, yeah, love it. Shouts out bass lane. So yeah, that is for the most part the entire song. There are a few elements in here like effects and you know, different background elements like this right here. Yeah, different things like that. Some glitchy fills. Different things from like Nasco's Patreon, different weird glitches like that. We have a Virtual Riot synth Reese up here. I'm using it as kind of like fillers and offbeats and whatnot. Yeah, pretty cool. Let me see here, man. The drums, I guess, drop drums. I have a nice little go-to kick that I use right here. Very nice and clean low end. Cool, and that is being saturated a little bit. Well, I guess transient shaped more than saturated, but this kind of acts as like both. This is Crack from Surreal Machines, and it is a quote-unquote transient shaper. Sometimes I have it saturating. I don't know. Different things can be used for different things, man. But anyway, yeah, Crack by Surreal Machines, really good transient shaper. And then we also have a rim shot down here, again from Shadow Samples. Yeah, man, this is a very, very simple project. A lot of the stuff I was writing over hiatus was just meant to be writing stuff. Like, it wasn't meant to be like really intense exercises in song composition, because I was going through a little bit of a tough time in terms of motivation and not really being sure. I just having a lot of uncertainty with the future of the project, and so this song in particular, I remember, was one that I wrote fairly early on into deciding that I wanted to make a return to music. And it was a song that, again, just kind of grabbed a bass loop and was like, all right, dude, you have this loop, just write a song around it and, you know, try to change it up a little bit and make it your own. And it actually ended up being one of the songs that I was probably most proud of coming out of hiatus. It just kind of like instilled this confidence in me that was just like, yo, you don't need to sound design quite literally everything from scratch. Sometimes you can just take a sound that sounds really good and you can make it your own and you can build something around that. It doesn't have to be crafting every single sound from scratch, man. Sometimes you could just have fun writing music. And I think that's what that was a big proponent of why I decided to pick music writing back up again, because it should be fun at the end of the day. That's all that really matters, as long as you're having fun and making stuff you like. So yeah, thanks for checking the video out. Thanks for checking the project out. Again, it's a really simple one, but I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing, liking, commenting, all the YouTube stuff. If you do, if you don't, that's okay too. Shouts out. If you want to follow me on quite literally anything else, it's all at Subchvrge, and the A is a V. But yeah, thanks for being here. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. And yeah, if you want to check the song out, again, I'll leave it linked in the description. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later.